Hi, my name is Liz, and as I'm decentering my authority in my classroom this year, I'm holding space for my learners to be who they are and ask for things that they would like to do as we learn so that they're really put in a power position in their own education. Especially with my grade 12s, this is more important than ever, as next year we're going to send them off to university and they shouldn't still be asking to go to the bathroom. So what I was doing this morning with my class, as I have been for a few days already, is to use Ibram X. Kendi's The Anti-Racist Deck. So one of the questions we looked at today, and they have been loving this, where I give them the question, they have some time to talk about it, and then I say, okay, what did we discuss? Did anything come up for you? Would you like to share? Today we looked at what or who constitutes a Canadian to you. And I did change the card. Ibram X. Kendi is using America. Of course, we're in Canada, so we switched it up. Students today had such deep conversations, and they took courageous risks to be very vulnerable. We heard the whole gamut of questions. They had comments that were on a really liberal side of things or a really conservative side of things. And the magic of the classroom is that this is a safe space in which we can have these discussions. Having finished my master's degree last year, I know that at even post-secondary, it's very difficult to voice some of those unpopular positions, and they may not be valid anymore, and yet they still exist. So in my classroom, there is space for us to talk about these difficult topics. It's not something that has to go unsaid because things can fester if we don't voice them or explore them. So with these kinds of cards, I'll share a few other decks that I use over the course of this series that I'm doing this year. With these kinds of cards, I really encourage students to have space and time to share their thoughts and hear what others are thinking as well. In the second part of the class today, when they wanted to do a few more cards, and so we started with a few, and then this last one I said, okay, I would like for you to talk to new people, because I've noticed that we kind of click up into the groups that we're comfortable with, and this is really a wall tearing down process. When we can have these conversations in these safe spaces, those ideas will carry on into our lives. And I'm not asking students to accept or reject. I'm asking for people to listen, and listening is magical.